What's going on, my intergalactic pals? And today I want to, talk about the market. Um, just a test run, see how it is, and just give you my opinion. Um, the first things we're going to look at is just the base few sets that we already seen: Spark of the Rebellion, Shadows of the Galaxy, and Republic. Yep, Twilight of the Republic. And then the next set we're going to look at is the newer set, which is Jump to Lightspeed. It's all still early pre-release things. And with that being said, I don't know. Hold on. And with that being said, let's get into it. uh, all these I'm going best selling first. It's very interesting now that we're seeing Darth Vader start hitting the 30s. I know when he first came out, he was in the high hundreds, then slowly went down to 80. Same thing with Luke. Luke was a high 80. Now he's going down. So if you're looking to get these, now would be a good time. I just don't know what decks you would play him in. I still run Vaders. They're just good because I run a lot of low cost villain stuff so that he does always find me something. I don't play heroism, so I don't need Luke's. But if I did play blue heroism, I would probably pick up a playset while you still can. I know Millennium Falcon is going down as well. But I think it might start seeing some more play, especially with piloting now. It should, yeah. I think piloting with the Millennium Falcon from Spark of the Rebellion is pretty good. I don't know if it might go up. Triple Dark did go up. It was a few dollars, then it went to $5, then it went to $9, now it's at $14. I think it might go up only because of Jump to Lightspeed with all the new vehicles. There are a few moderately good ones that we'll see play, especially with the competitive play. Vigilance is down to $20, Pose at $24, Lurking TIE Fighter or Kylo's TIE Silencer is at $22. Cunnings are at $13. Cunnings went down in price. I would say those are a pretty good pickup because I think the only ones that are playing it is just Han, double yellow Han. Avengers are 14. Now there are two of them. Those are a good pickup as well. Last time I had a set of them, I think there was 25, and then I had a hyperspace that was like 45. So if you need now, there are two of them. Definitely a good pickup. They might go up in price. Boba Fett's the unit $11, and that's not bad. Devastators are down right now to 9 to 10. I'm just talking about some notable ones. I'm not going to go through all of them, but like Devastators are pretty good right now, especially with the red one. I know a few people I play with are now looking for set 1 Devastators. Cad Bane dropped heavily in price. I don't know really the big reason. I know he was a staple for Django, and I think Cad Bane as well. Snokes are still around the same price. Dark Sabers aren't really moving, or I think Dark Sabers have moved. They're still 17, 18 bucks. Aggression is down to $8. Really big surprise. Don't really want to go over showcases right now. Alani Ayala, pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. Master of the Blade. She is now down as well. I knew that was going to happen. I sold all my copies while they were still sitting high. But for $10, still pretty good card, especially in Green Heroism. Command is down from, I picked mines up for $20. Now they're like $9. It's because people don't play double green. I'm going to test this out with another double green deck. But it's just primarily capital ships. It's just for fun, but I want to see how that runs. Crate Dragons are down. Hyperspace Lukes are at, they're pretty low too. I think they were at $80 at one point. Darth Maul, he's down. Red 3s are down. We'll go one more page. Hotshot Blasters are down. Kaidamundo is down. A lot of cards are dropping in price. Hyperspace Millennium Falcon is up. Wrecker's down. DJs are down. I mean, everything is just kind of plummeting only because everybody's looking at the newer stuff. If I had, I mean, that's where it's at. And now the meta is shifting back to space. So that's another interesting thing. We got space. Now we have our Space Wars. I think the one thing I'm really surprised about, and I'm just going to open this one up just to show it, is the Gar Saxon. Only because his deployed side, his ability is each friendly upgrade unit gets +1/+0 and gains when defeated. You may return an upgrade that was attached to this unit to its owner's hand. There's a rule that with piloting, if your ships or pretty much your vehicles are being piloted and it's defeated, Gar Saxon sees that pilot as an upgrade. You bounce that back to your hand, you got your unit back. So that has been pretty interesting. So yeah, if there's stuff from set 1 you're kind of looking at getting, definitely pick them up. Questions, I think I need some Cunnings, but I'm still going to hold off on them. I'm not playing double yellow, but having 3 would be nice. Not going to pick up Vigilance because I don't play Vigilance. Super Laser Blasts are at a decent price right now, especially at Hyperspace. So with that, let's go ahead and go to Jump to Lightspeed. With Jump to Lightspeed, what can I say? I mean, these are all pre-release sales. I don't think any of them will stay at this price. I think a lot of them will go down. Devastator Hunting the Rebellion is $20 right now. I want to say it'll probably go down to 15 only because it's an 8 cost and its main effect is heavily reliant on indirect damage. So if you're not an indirect damage deck, you're not going to benefit from it. But to deal 4 damage and choose how it's done, great. Admiral Piet, that's a leader that I want to build. Again, I want to do capital ships, but for $250, I'm not going to really pick it up. I don't think this will see play. Could be wrong. Green blue would be very interesting. I'm going to run double green, see how that runs. Planetary Bombardment. I know a lot of people are trying to pick up a play set. I just want to. I have one more. I have one, but for $23, I'm not probably going to pick it up, or $18 market price. I think this will be $5 or $6. So again, I really don't want to get into the leaders, the showcases, or even the serialized cards. That's just too much. Turbo Laser Salvo is at 15. I could see it being played. I think I just want 2 because it's just another overwhelming barrage in a sense. It's not overwhelming barrage, but it is semi-overwhelming barrage because I can use it to wipe a board or a side of the board. Han Solo is up there. I think Han Solo might go down in price. I don't see him really sitting at $27. Maybe 15, maybe 10. Darth Vader, the unit, his ability is not too bad. He really does deal with tokens better, especially TIE Fighter tokens or even 1/1 tokens. $20 is still a high price, but that really depends on if he's going to see play. And I want to say I don't think so. I don't think we'll see it being played as much. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, if I was going to run it, I'd probably run at least one and maybe even sideboard it, if that. Stolen AT Hauler, $14 right now. A lot of conversations. with the idea that this constantly keeps coming back as long as it's defeated. It's always on the board, going back and forth. I don't really want to go into the prestige stuff just because it's speculatory at this point. I mean, Annihilator for $37. Is it really going to be $37, even though it is foil? I think if I can pick this up for $20, I probably would, because I want this artwork. Executioner at 22. I guess if you're playing the new Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn, which cares about defeated abilities triggering twice. The Devastator, the Prestige Devastator's at 70 almost. Again, that just depends on play. That might see some price difference. I don't think it'll stay that high. Maybe $50. I could be wrong, because just looking at prior sets, we are getting a lot of price dippage, and even set one stuff. I mean, again, going back to the Vaders and Lukes, they were staple playables. Cad Bane was a staple playable, and those are going down in price. So it's just wonky on where we see things coming. So like this Luke, You Still With Me unit is actually really good. It's a very good unit. You stable it onto a vehicle. That vehicle gets defeated. Luke comes straight back to the field as a unit, and you've only paid, I think his piloting is one or two. I forget what his piloting cost is. Let me just open it real quick. I think. Oh, that's still Gar Saxon. Why do I have him still open? Three piloting. Okay, but for 3, you got a 3-2 pilot. I think that's still pretty decently good. Damn it. I can't really see my board. We'll go over one more page, and then that will cover it. The Hyperspace Vader, the Executioner, $50. Again, if it's not seen play, it might just go down in price. I would like this artwork. It doesn't have to be foil. I'd be fine with the non-foil version. If I get the foil version for half this price or less, I will pick it up. The Millennium Falcon, I think might actually see some play. It still has that 3-4 for 3, and it's just tied to heroism. I think that might see play with the Han. Just doesn't come into play ready though. But you can pilot it with 3 people. So we'll see how that goes. No glory, only results. I think this is a good card. There is one card. See, look at that. Serialized $200. High market $700. Serialized cards are nice. They are very limited. You know how many are out there. But it's just iffy. It's just iffy. That's all it is. What was it? I was trying to look for it. It's let me just look it up real quick. It is called Close. I think it's called Close the Shield Gate. This is a card I'm going to keep an eye out right now. It's roughly $3. I think this is a amazing card. For one, choose a base the next time damage would be dealt to at this phase. Prevent that damage. So Close the Gate wouldn't work on prevent damage or indirect damage, because indirect damage cannot be prevented. This specifically says prevent that damage. Now, if it was the next time damage would be dealt to this at this phase, no damage is dealt, that would be a different wording to stop indirect damage. But because it specifically says the word prevent, indirect damage would still go through it. But if there are cards that make you pay, or not pay, but deal damage to your base as a cost, this would stop it. But that's just my take on the market for Monday. Let me know what you guys think below. Are there cards that you think will go up? Do you think what I'm predicting is wrong on some of the cards? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, be safe out there in that big galactic world of ours. I'll see you around.